What it do, y'all? It's your boy Nikolai, aka Mr. Resencio. That is correct. I am him. I'm here, and I'm ready to give you all my Cowboy insight, knowledge, and opinion. Let's get into it. How about them Cowboys? We put a spanking on the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins. Are we the boogeyman to Kirk Cousins? As Aaron Rodgers is the boogeyman to us Dallas Cowboys? I think so. I think there's something to that. Because that cloud has hung over Kirk Cousins since Washington. And I'm glad. I'm glad it did, and I'm glad it is. And hopefully, if we see him in the playoffs, that'll continue to be the situation. Because that was just weird. It was weird that this team, 8-1, coming in hot, and then we just obliterated them. Did not expect it. But I'm happy. I'm happy we got the dub. Again, I mentioned that it was an NFC opponent, so that's important. It was nice to clean the rest of the table of the NFC North. And it's always, again, it's just always good to have a dub. Can't have a better feeling than that, right? We do have a quick turnaround, though. We got a Thanksgiving game, the Giants. That's a big deal. I'll get into more of that tomorrow. A little teaser, though. I'm thinking about making this is this going to be a who gets Odell Beckham game? Because if y'all haven't paid attention, it's between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants who he wants to choose. Weird, huh? How everything falls into place and he wants to meet with both teams after Thanksgiving. Just to say, that's weird. Anyhow, back to the reaction. We beat the Vikings bad, and again, I had mentioned the whole boogeyman thing, and again, like, for whatever reason, Kirk Cousins just can't beat the Dallas Cowboys. But on the other side, I tend to think, is it because too the Minnesota Vikings really weren't what we thought that they were, right? If you look at their entire season, all the games that they have been winning have been very close. And then even with the Bills, which was the eye opener, right? Oh man, this team's legit. They were down by 17 points, and that might be more of an indication that the Bills kind of let that one go. But anywho, either way, you do what you got to do as a team. You go in there, it doesn't matter what the team is providing you, you go to win. If they were just going to lay the egg, well, you know what? We taking your eggs. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was a little much. I know, I'm excited. Okay, but I have to bring y'all back down to somewhat of a reality. You know what I mean? We up in the clouds right now. Everybody's Super Bowl. They hear Jerry Jones. They hear the word Super Bowl come out of Jerry Jones' mouth, and it's like, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Relax. That's why people hate us Cowboys fans, man. Y'all got to be just chill, relax. Got to bring y'all back down. I need to see consistency. We've done this before. Let's not act like we haven't beat the brakes off of a team before. We just have to do this consistently in the style of play, okay? I'm not saying we have to score this many points and for us to be for us to consider this team to be consistently good and prepared and ready for the playoffs. It's just, again, style of play. Don't turn the ball over. Run the football. Dak Prescott only had 25 attempts. That's important. That's an important number, okay? He wasn't throwing the ball around everywhere. It was run first, throw, make good decisions, don't turn the ball over. And Dak also ran it when there was nothing there. That's also important. Again, I used to be an audio engineer, so like when it comes to music, sometimes they say less is more. The less you do, the more you'll get out of the end product. You don't need to have that overproduction of all these different sounds and this, that, and the third. Nobody wants to hear that. Same thing with football. You don't have to have a 300-plus yard game, 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground. It's just unrealistic, and it's like, why are we going to press for that anyways? Play to your style, and as you could see, it works well for us. So that's how I feel about the offense. Again, very happy. Our punter did very well. Very happy. Not our punter, sorry. Our kicker, Maher. He did very well. He's like a little dark horse MVP on our team, man. Like, we've had these kicking issues these past few seasons, and not this season. Knock on wood. Um, that was great. And then defense. I mean, Mike McCarthy said it last week. It's a privilege, right? To now rush the passer. It's no longer our right. It's our privilege. Nah, Micah Parsons said, nah, it's my God-given right. I'm gonna go get this football. I'm gonna go sack the quarterback. Um, that's dope, to see your defensive leaders show up like that, right? After what they did back in Green Bay, letting the team come back 14 down, all that stuff. That's great, man. I'm really glad that we have a leader like Dak is to our team and entirely into the offense. I like to see that we have that on defense. And that's, I mean, as much as Demarcus Lawrence, Curse, whoever else, Diggs, whoever else wants to be considered the leader, Micah Parsons is undeniably that guy leading the charge. So it was good to see them play well. But again, it's all complimentary. You don't turn the ball over. Things like this will happen. Last week in Green Bay, not to harp back, still not over it really, but not to harp back too much. Had we not had that first interception, the game could have went entirely different. It could have been very similar to this one, where, all right, now Green Bay is just pressing because they're now down to 2 scores, and it's a different game when you don't turn the ball over, when you don't give the other team easy life. That's what I felt like we did at Green Bay. We gave them easy life. And you put your foot on their neck and that's it. You don't allow them to get back up. I love it. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't too much of a negative take. And again, I was just trying to bring y'all back down from this whole Super Bowl, this, that, and the other. We need to be consistent. We need to see us doing this in and out, every week. We got the Giants coming up Thursday, so let's focus on them. And yeah, y'all will get my preview video tomorrow, if not Tuesday, if not Wednesday, most likely tomorrow though. But anywho, I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving for those of y'all who aren't gonna check back in. And for those of y'all who will, we'll see you soon. We out. Like, comment, subscribe, share.